Hello, this is Sage Wisdom, and I'm here to do a reading for the Aries. This is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to every situation, but you take the message, how it resonates, and let the leave the rest of the message to other people who may resonate with. Okay. So for Aries, this is for anybody with Aries in their natal chart. Okay, so Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and I'm trying to grow my channel, so please like and subscribe. If you feel like this video resonates with you, just hit that like button and then subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. Okay, and thank you guys for those who are. Okay, Aries, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So anybody with Aries in their chart. Okay, so Aries is a fire sign. Okay, and it's cardinal, so it's like one of those take charge sign, you know, kind of. Get my card up here. I'm having technical issues right here. One of those take charge action signs. You take risks and you take control of a situation. Okay. They want me to let you guys know that a lot of your motivation is centered around self. There's nothing wrong with that, to improve self, to get yourself to a higher level, self-actualization or whatever. But I don't want you guys to lose sight of the bigger picture is what they're saying. So in your overall energy, which is what I'm going to go to first after I say my prayer, thank you, God, for this opportunity to read for the sun sign of Aries. I'm calling in my spiritual team. I'm calling in the protection of white light and love to surround me and surround a collective at this time. It's in only positive energy, only positive vibes towards them. As for clear, accurate messages, in Jesus' name we pray, amen. Ooh, almost forgot my prayer. First off, I'm thirsty. Overall energy first. So overall energy, you guys have the solar calm card, Neptune, which is vision, and moon about perception. Okay, so the solar calm card is talking about clarity and appreciating like the deep energizing quietness of just time, just being in the here and now. Okay, they're saying it's not all about pushing forward, moving forward, doing all the time. Sometimes you got to sit and calm and meditate and appreciate where you've been, where you're currently at, where you come from and where you currently at is what they're saying. They're saying that it may seem hazy or things may not be clear, but the fog will clear soon. But meditation is what you need right now to bring you to center, to bring you to the present moment. Okay, so just turn down the noise and listen with clarity so you can get that deep knowingness from within. So if you're having anxiety or stress right now, calming yourself down through meditation and prayer, or just sitting in quiet or sitting outside in nature on the grass, grounding yourself, but also tapping into your third eye and your crown chakra to get in tune with source energy. Okay, and then take that energy and let it run through your body to clear out any fear, any negative energy, any like restricting thoughts or ideas about where you are right now. Okay, so it's about clarifying and calming yourself. So it's like calm yourself down. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay, next to that, you guys have Neptune, and Neptune talks about having a vision. Neptune rules Pisces, and they're talking about, again, using prayer and meditation, and using as a divination tool to kind of help to center yourself and to bring you to your calm. Okay, so it's about Pisces energy is about resting, and Pisces are dreamers, so they kind of want you guys to be in that energy, to embody that energy right now, in order to keep yourself in your spiritual or intuitive mindset. They want you to start using the right side of your brain, which has to do, instead of like the left side, which has to do with sequential logic. They want you to be more spiritual, intuitive, have that vision of what you want, so you can bring it here to manifest. So they want you guys to work in the 5D and get a vision of what it is that you want, clear in your mind's eye, third eye, and your crown chakra. Pulling that vision from the 5D so that you can manifest that into reality, into the 3D. Okay, is what they're saying. So they're saying that you guys can see the moment. They want you to be able to see the moment clearly, instead of like looking into the future and the past and having worries and fears about what was or what could be. Be in the moment, manifest the type of reality that you want for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't have it right now, just use your intuitive skills to manifest in the 5D so you can bring that reality to creation. Don't worry about what went wrong in the past, what could go wrong in the future. Just be in the now is what they're saying, okay? So that's Neptune's energy, which is, Pisces is connected with the Pisces, okay? Which is a water sign. Okay, Neptune rules Pisces. The next card you have in your overall energy is the Moon, which rules Cancer, okay? And it's talking about your perception, like how you're viewing things. So you're manifesting and you're changing your perspective on it, okay? So you bring it to reality in this card, bringing your ideas into reality, or ideally what you want in your mind's eye so you can manifest it. And then it's putting everything in perspective from the Moon card. The Moon card talks about looking at feelings versus logic. So instead of trying to like make yourself make sense of stuff, stop using that logical aspect of your brain. Use your spiritual, intuitive side of your brain is what they're saying, to gain deeper knowledge, or to explore the unconscious aspects of yourself, okay? Because the sun represents our conscious aspects, what we know in our current state, but the moon is more of the unconscious self. You know what I'm saying? Those repressed feelings and thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It could represent the shadow, depending on how you're looking at it. The shadow side, which represents those parts of us that's unhealed that needs to be explored more fully. So, they want you guys to, if you don't know what your moon sign is, to get in touch with what that is. Because if you know what your moon sign is, they want you to get in line with the aspects of your moon sign and work on that area. So your Aries you might be an Aries sun sign. What is your moon sign? That's what they want you to find out, even if you're not an Aries and you're watching this, because maybe Aries is your sun sign or your Venus. You know what I'm saying? But what is your moon sign? Find that out. And then let that be your emotional motivation. Like, work through whatever it is, whatever that sign of your moon is saying that you need to work through, okay? Like, I'm a Sagittarius. My moon sign is Leo. So I look at aspects and traits of Leo to see what I need to work through in order to, improve myself, okay? That's the energy. All right. The situation with you. All right, so 4 swords is the situation. They want you guys to be resting, recuperating. They want you guys to be in a calm mindset. They want you to get a clear vision of what it is that you want in terms of using your intuitive side versus logic. And they want you to feel instead of being logical. That's the energy, which is the 4 swords. So it's like resting and meditating, and so you can get a time out and recover from anything that you may be unconsciously putting yourself through. So that's why they want you to focus on the moon, your moon sign energy, because it's the unconscious aspects of yourself that you're not paying attention to. So get in touch with whatever that is. Okay? So as you meditate, you're getting in touch with seeing the bigger picture, like I said earlier. Sometimes you guys can lose sight of the bigger picture because you're too focused on what you need in that moment, or what happened in the past, or what could happen in the future, so you get all wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? Pull out, change your perspective right here, and look at it from a broader aspect. Look at it from as you in your higher self. So rising above your 3-dimensional self into the 5D in the spiritual realm, looking at the bigger part of who you are, and the bigger part of what it is you're supposed to bring into this world. Okay, that's where you at. Looking at the bigger picture. How can I be helpful to people? What can I do to help people? What can I do to build my confidence in order to move in that direction to help people? Okay, so it's an energy where you're going back and forth with the conscious and the unconscious mind, the past or the present, but you need to be right here, right now, centered in the current moment, and in meditation, pulling from the 5D to the 3D. The 5D is the spiritual realm, to the 3D, which is earthly realm. The ideas of what you want. How is it that I'm supposed to help the collective? Like focus on our spiritual journey and what it is that we truly want on a deeper emotional level. Okay, and it's okay if you can't figure it out all right now, because if you can't, that just means they need you to spend more time getting in touch with your higher self, because maybe some of us are out of touch, or not tuned in to that higher self. They kind of pull from the comforts of our angels, our spirit guides, star people, whatever your belief is. You know what I'm saying? That larger consciousness, that higher power. They need you to get comfortable and sit in that energy so that you can learn how to manifest the energy to ground you and to really, so that you can really feel and sit in your power is what I'm hearing and feeling, okay? The energy that's around you is, you guys have the Four of Pentacles here and the Eight of Cups. And let me get clear on that. It's like you guys are trying to control your environment, like either holding on to something. Maybe it's something that you need to let go of or walk away from. But for whatever reason, you're holding on to it. Okay? Uh-oh. And that's causing a lot of feeling, it's causing delays in your financial aspect because you can't release something. And it's making you weighed down with the problems, whatever it is that you're holding on to. So whatever this is that you're holding on to, the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups where you're not walking away from, it's keeping you burdened down and feeling like delays around a situation. So you could be blocked. You holding on to something, not letting something go, can be blocking you from a future romantic encounter. Or it could be blocking, like, let's say you're holding on to a job, you know you should probably move on to a better position, but you're afraid because you're used to this job. You know what I'm saying? So you're afraid to change, you're afraid to walk away, even though it's very burdensome. That could hold you up from a promotion or just, being in a better position. You know what I'm saying? So the energy around you is to let go. Learn how to, release, let go, walk away from things that's no longer serving you instead of holding on and keep yourself trapped in a delaying situation where money is blocked, love is blocked, is what they're saying, okay? Yeah, so that's why they want you guys to pray, meditate, and kind of get in tune with the other part of your brain that deals with your emotional self, the unconscious self, you know what I'm saying? That moon energy, working through that shadow energy right here so that you can work past your fears about letting go. So it could be you can have some fears about what happened if you let go. You know what I'm saying? That's what it could be. But whatever this is weighing on you with the Ten of Wands here, and just making delays around things that you want to happen. And I feel like it's blocking a type of romantic connection for some of you. Okay. Aspects of this energy is they want you guys again start following your heart, because if you honor and follow your heart, that's what's going to lead to prosperity. And prosperity has to do with more than just financial abundance, but that's a large part of it. It has to do with happiness and true fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? Get in a space where you feel fulfilled in every way, in every aspect of your life. But in order to get this fulfillment, you have to have the bravery and the courage to move through or past conflict. Okay. Yeah, even if it's in terms of a job situation, being career minded, focus on what you want long term, or things that you feel would be more stable for you in the long term. Okay, so it's showing you your King of Wands energy that you're basically you're a born leader. You know what I'm saying? We know that because you fire sign, cardinal sign, so you're like a leader, you're headstrong. But the energy I'm getting from this too, with this leadership role, they want you to think larger or broader than what you are thinking at right now. So looking at the situation from a higher perspective. So looking at how you can help at a larger level. You know what I'm saying? That's what Spirit is asking me to tell you. Give me a little bit more clarity on this. Yeah. In order to help in a bigger way, let's say it that way, it is a situation that's going to have to come to an end, okay? Or a situation is going to require you to move. So maybe it's a job or a position that requires you to move maybe to a different state or maybe to a different side of the town, and you're just not sure if you're ready to do that, so you're feeling out of balance in terms of that. But they're saying, yeah, it's whatever this is, it requires you to take action. But if you're not clear, I feel like a lot of you aren't clear on that, I don't know what to do. That's why they want you guys to meditate and to get centered in the present moments. And when you worry about what could go wrong, and or what happened in the past when you did something similar, it keeps you in a stuck place where you have a lot of anxiety. But they want you guys to focus on what you want from a broader perspective, in a perspective where how can I be of service? I think whatever this is, it'll help you be of greater service to other people. Whatever this is, it'll provide a promotion for you. Whatever this is, it'll provide abundance for you, financial and emotional fulfillment. But you have to honor and follow your heart. But if you can't get clear on what your heart is saying, You need to continue to meditate and stay in that place of connecting and tuning into your higher self, is what Spirit is saying. So it's a possibility for a transition, possibly a movement into a new position, a new job, or maybe even a new home for some of you. But it requires some sort of sacrifice, like leaving the place you at, or letting go of a current situation that you're in, is what they're saying, okay? But just keep meditating on it. Don't make any decisions if you're not there to make decisions. They don't want you to make a decision based on a fear-based mentality. They want you to come from a place of peace, of contentment, of, you know what I'm saying? They don't want you to be fear-based. So that's what I'm saying. What's testing a situation is, you're burdened down by your responsibilities. You're worrying a lot about how this might work out. Some of you probably need to delegate some of your load, whether it's a workload to other people. You guys are organized, is what they're saying. But you need to tap more into your creative ability, the magician in you, the aspect of yourself of manifesting what you want. I think because you're so logical, or you're so, is it left-brained, where you're not focused on a solution, because logically you're telling yourself this can't work out because of this situation, this scenario. I can't do this because of this. I can't. You're logicking your way through something when logic isn't required. The intuitive part of yourself, your feelings need to be activated. So you're looking at how this move can make you feel, not why you shouldn't do it because of this reason, that reason, that reason, that reason. That list can go on and on. So you burden yourself with the logical aspect of it. So this is why Spirit is saying, approach the situation from an intuitive, spiritual, and a broader perspective. You know what I'm saying? Rise above it and kind of explore the subconscious aspect of yourself. Explore your fears, but don't keep adding more fears to the list. You know what I'm saying? Explore why. If you sit down and meditate, explore what's making me nervous about this, and meditate on that and work through that subconsciously. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying. And then when you do that, you can relax because you're allowing yourself the time and space to explore an aspect of yourself that you haven't before. That's what Spirit is saying, okay? Okay, so let's see what happens. So, as you do this, allow yourself the time to explore how you're really feeling, to work through your fears from a non-logical perspective, but more of a spiritual, higher perception, which means that you're getting a lot of assistance from your spirit guides, from angels, from God, from source energy. You know what I'm saying? Star people, you're getting guidance. You're being guided. So when you open up to your intuitive or your spiritual side, and you start to explore how you feel about your fears, you know what I'm saying, you get more clarity on how to proceed. So you're not stuck in a loop where you're just thinking about everything that can go wrong, everything that did go wrong in the past. You're focused on broadening your perspective. So it's like a whole new ideal about how to approach the situation will arise if you continue to do the meditation and the spiritual work, is what they're saying. So it's bringing balance to a situation. So you don't have to be accountable for everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're surrendering, or giving the situation to God to kind of help you work through making this work somehow. So it's like Archangel Metatron is going to be with you to help clear your mind and work through this issue in a more spiritual aspect. So changing your perspective by having a vision of what you want, and just gaining the clarity on how to proceed. So you're opening up to a universal perception of how to deal with a situation. You know what I'm saying? So when you elevate, you connect with source and your spiritual team on a higher level, and you're not doing it all on your own. It's like everything is not put on you, so you don't have to worry or be fear-based. You just take a breath, open it up. You know what I'm saying? And then the fear thought that comes into your head, don't push it out. Explore that thought and get to the root of that fear, so that you can have a different or new way of viewing your experience, whatever that thought is. You understand? So that's how you allow your spiritual gifts to open up. You just open up to the universe. You know what I'm saying? And you still can present your fear, but instead of like trying to logic your way through it, because fear is really irrational and illogical, you're going to get to the root of it. So you're going to like keep on going and keep on going deeper and deeper, you know what I'm saying, higher and higher, and then it's actually, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be handled at the spiritual level, and things are kind of balanced out because you're surrendering it, really. You're really letting your fear go and allowing the universe to clear your mind of that negative thought pattern. Okay? Yeah, so you can have a different experience about the same situation. So the same problem will be there, but how you handle it would be different. Okay? Okay. So you have all these self-imposed thoughts, and it makes you paralyzed. It makes you stuck. Okay, and this is the illusion that you're in. This is the shadow energy that you're working through. The subconscious, which is your intuition, that needs to be explored. In order to understand something on a spiritual level, you have to be willing to dive deep into your subconscious mind, which some of it is the shadow aspect, which is, you know, your fear-based side, or some unconscious issues that haven't been worked out either from childhood, or, you know what I'm saying, it's brought into your current situation, and you're using those same ways of dealing with things, or how you felt about things from when you were probably 10. Let's give an example. And let's say you're 40 now. So it's like the way you dealt with things back then and now should be different. So, you know, the healing needs to occur. And that comes from surrendering your fear, your problem to the universe to be healed. So, yeah. When you do that, it opens you up for a different perspective. And you're not held accountable for everything. You're allowing the universe, you're allowing God to help to bring balance to the situation and offer a different perspective. And the perspective that God offers is always a healing perspective. You know what I'm saying? So you can see yourself in a light of love. So all those fear-based ideas or thoughts that you were having, you view them differently. Because if you view them how God views them, how God views you in a light of love, the way you process through it is different. So you're not processing it from like a stuck position, or because you bang your head because you get the same solution. No, it's going to change how you view yourself. It's going to change how you view how you interact in the world. It's going to broaden your perspective. Okay, so that's the energy I got. So what they're saying is they want you to focus on an unconventional way of handling the situation, because this is very important to your life purpose. And whatever it is that you discover about yourself, it may be different from what you're used to. It may be different for other people, or how other people will handle it. Don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? They're saying it's okay to feel different and to be different from other people. In order to get a positive outcome, you have to have faith that whatever it is that you want, you can manifest that. So you have to believe in your manifestation ability. You know what I'm saying? You have to believe that you are the magician, that you can visualize what you want, get clear on what you want in the spiritual realm, the 5D, to bring that reality to the 3D. Okay? That's what they're saying. And then, only then will you allow yourself to sparkle, and you'll show the world a different side of you. You know what I'm saying? And you'll feel different, even though you'll be the same person. You just kind of, you just be more elevated and more, you'll be wiser. You know what I'm saying? And your knowledge about the way to handle situations. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same situation that maybe you've been worried about for a while, but if you pray and meditate on that situation, the way you deal with it will change, because the way you process it will be different. You know what I'm saying? So you're not processing it from a judgmental standpoint, or, you know, like a limited mindset. You're processing it from a bigger reality. Okay? And it's not just what you know and believe. You're going to get knowledge on the things that you don't know and how to process it in a different way. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so give me some advice for Aries as we close this reading out. Oh, he got guys got a lot of advice. Okay, so I'm going to read it all. The first card you have is surrender. So we're talking about surrender. There's no point in pushing a barrel up such a steep hill. Go back to the start. Surrender your expectations. There's an easier way. When the time is right, a new path will appear. So what we're talking about, whatever it is that however it is you're trying to solve this problem or solution, you bump your head against the wall. It's like you just go in a circle and bump your head. You're restricting yourself. But again, if you surrender the situation and you go back to the starting point, and it's an easier way, which is you allow yourself to be helped by your spiritual team. You know what I'm saying? You surrendering the problem so that they can help provide a solution. Okay? You have Archangel Gabriel, which is saying you will receive some positive news. The channels for clear and honest communication are now open. Keep an open heart and speak your truth lovingly without fear. So part of it is learning how to operate without fear is what they're saying. Okay? The next card you have is Healing Angel. At this very moment, you are being bathed in golden pink and deep green light. Accept this healing. We, your angels, surround you with the wings of love. You are eternally free, eternally fresh, and eternally abundant. Isn't that a nice one? So you're being healed. You know, so as you meditate, you can imagine that. Being bathed in a pink and gold and deep green light. And this is a healing that you're receiving, okay? Lastly, you have change. Life is a journey. It would be very unfulfilling if each step was exactly the same as the last, because life is always changing, is always forever fresh and new. Allow your life to unfold gracefully. Be grateful for what is and what will forever be. So allow life to unfold, okay? Realize it's a journey, okay? That's what Spirit is saying. All right, you guys. So if you feel like this reading resonated with you, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. So I'm trying to grow my channel, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you guys for the ones who are subscribed. And I do give personal readings. So this is a general reading. So if you want a personal reading, you email me at chantelharris30@gmail.com. Okay? And I give you the details on, how to proceed, what to do. Okay? Until next time. Thank you so much for watching.